I grew up in Johannesburg with 4 siblings and lots of pets. I studied nature conservation and was privileged to work in a big 5 game reserve in KZN, Umfolozi Game Reserve, and also to work in the Drakensberg, which was very exciting. And then I went traveling. I went overseas, worked on a cruise ship for a while until I finally came back and settled. I studied environmental education, and my passion for environmental work just grew. From there I joined the Eco Schools program, which is a really exciting program that exposed me to the most amazing people, and since then I've just sort of focused on environmental work. My passion is around collaboration, working together in different ways so that we can together achieve common goals for our environment instead of in silos, in isolated ways with experts telling everybody else what to do. So that idea of community engagement and everybody having a voice is what I'm really passionate about, contributing to environmental justice. And the specific way in which I'm exploring that and hoping to help to bring professionalization within the sector is through online collaboration, using open source tools and platforms so that we can widen the people who are participating and encourage participation in different ways by different stakeholders who are maybe excluded or a little more quiet these days. And also to enhance the way that we're working as professionals, you know, the way we work together to create policies, or the way we work together to collect data and to extend the involvement to people who are not only in the biodiversity sector formally, but also people who have passion and belief but maybe not the time and the commitment to dedicate their careers to it. So that's where my passion lies. I've always wanted to work in the biodiversity sector, but the 2 people who grew my passion and really, I think, nurtured it and helped me to shape it are 2 women. The first is a lady named Paula Morrison, and I met her when I was working in KZN with KZN Wildlife, and she was just absolutely amazing because she was so meticulous and careful about the way she worked, and she believed very strongly in offering the same really excellent quality to whoever was in our camp, whether they were sponsored children from the community or privileged children from private schools. She believed in doing things really well and doing things really fairly, and she taught me to be very professional and very careful about planning and to make sure that what we were offering was what they needed and what we needed. And then the second person is Professor Hela Lotz Sasitka, and she helped me to deepen my understanding of environmental issues and to explore different ways of working for the environment, not just conservation focused, but finding different ways to engage people and to find different spaces to work together. And she herself is so dedicated to her work that it's incredibly inspirational. I think it's such an exciting opportunity to help to professionalize our sector and to bring focused attention on the really good work that we're doing. I mean, we have so many passionate and amazing people who are doing these fantastic projects, and we don't really have a space where we can work together as professionals and showcase our industry professionally. And so that was the one reason, and the other was that it's such an amazing opportunity to grow myself professionally and to focus on my growth path in a way that contributes to our sector a bit more meaningfully and is more aligned with what's happening at the moment nationally. So far, I've really enjoyed the sort of careful process of focusing on personal development and really unpacking what that means. And I've enjoyed the way that it's been done because it's been focusing on values and passion rather than on material outcomes. And that really speaks to what I believe work should be about, you know, living your passion and contributing in a way that makes you happy but also improves the world around you. I'm loving that, and of course I'm really inspired by the people I'm meeting, and it makes me feel that I need to be very committed and very active to be counted amongst the group, and it's a huge privilege. I am hoping that I will be working in an organization that specifically focuses on representing youth and their voices in a way that's unmediated by formal institutions and so forth, towards environmental advocacy and social advocacy. So just opening up a dynamic space for younger people to engage in environmentalism and social issues in ways that aren't controlled or shaped or focused on by the adults trying to get them to participate in certain ways, and rather opening up spaces for their unique participation. I think at the moment one of the biggest ways that I can give back is to help people to find the collaboration mechanisms that would work for them, lined up with their projects within their contexts. So not trying to introduce a whole bunch of new stuff and get people to buy in, but rather buy into what people are doing and find ways to help them enhance that practice that are resource light, you know, that don't cost a lot of money, that don't require 5 years of studying to do it, but rather things that are natural and that require, yes, an extension of skills, but not something that is overburdening, and to help enhance the magnificent work that they're doing.